You know, I find it really interesting how smartphone technology and computing technology is really coming together. What I mean by that is today I'm taking a look at the ASUS ZenBook 3, and if you take a look at this, it's really taking a lot of sort of the gestures or some of the sort of design things from smartphones and putting them into mobile computing. Let's talk first about the weight. This thing is super lightweight, and if you can see as I'm holding it in my hand, it's also very small. It's only 12.3 inches. It's essentially in the Ultrabook class, but it's also razor thin. It's only 11.9 millimeters thin. When I open it up, take a look here, I talked about the size of the screen. As you can see, it's got the 12.5 inch screen. And if you take a look here, it's just this beautiful design in terms of the alloy finish to it. It's actually got Gorilla Glass 4, so the screen is quite resilient, quite tough. It's got a fingerprint scanner built into it. You're going to start to see that in a lot more computers as well. So that really allows you to take advantage of things like online shopping and being able to not have to remember as many passwords. You'll be able to use the biometrics to get you right in. In terms of processing power, this thing is ultra packed. It's got a Intel 7th generation i7 processor in it, so it's blazing fast. It's got a 1 terabyte SSD drive, and you're going to start to see SSD drives becoming the norm because it allows them to get the computer smaller and it allows them to actually boot up way faster. It's got 16 gigs of RAM built into it. It's actually quite a fast computer for actually how small it is, quite surprising. There's a bit of a price tag that comes with this type of Ultrabook technology. In this particular case, you're looking in the sort of $2,000 range, but when you compare that to something like the MacBook, which has similar specs in terms of weight and size, it's very competitive as well. And along the lines of the smartphone technology, you'll see it's got that single output with the USB-C. That's going to be used for all your connectivity, including your power, connecting to an external display, the keyboard, the mouse, anything like that that isn't sort of wireless with a Bluetooth connection. You know, with the exception, of course, the headphone jack, which it still had in it. I was a bit surprised to see that. I think what we'll see in future generations is even that one disappear and go to wireless as well. Let's talk about the battery life inside of this guy. It is truly amazing as well. You're getting over 9 hours, and part of the reason why you're getting that large battery life is because it's also got that Intel 7th generation processor, which is helping with the battery technology, but it's got a 40-watt battery built into it, and it's also got quick charge, which I really like. So within an hour of charging, you can get this baby up to about 60% of its battery power, which is actually quite useful. Once again, if you're looking for a super power-punched mobile computing technology in a small format, the ASUS ZenBook 3, something you might want to have a look at.